Anna here for another Talking with Wet Nails. It's Friday again. I am not at Nationals again, but there's always next year. So this week, I do not know how I'm behind on Goodreads because I feel like I've been reading a lot, but I've been reading a lot of things that are not exactly published books, including manuscripts, and that's not really a way to track them, so I guess I have to step up my game this weekend. We'll see how that goes. Writing-wise, it's been going really well. These are notes that I brought to critique session for Her Last First Kiss. I am now halfway through draft 2, so I'm really excited about that. Writing a lot, revising a lot, comments on notes, and comments on drafts, and I'm staying out of range, sorry. There's a lot of writing going on here, so that's a very good thing. Milva and I are moving along on draft 2 of Chasing Prince Charming, and I'm trying not to think about Drama King while we're doing that because I really want to work on that one. But yeah, that's how we're going. Biggest thing I've found in productivity this week is focusing on writing longhand first, even when it's second draft. My brain does much better in longhand than it does typing on a computer, which I generally end up staring at the screen, which is not what you want to be doing. So longhand it is, and I am going to do better at keeping things at hand next time. So I hear my dad's voice in my head saying, "Never turn your back on the camera," and my dad was not in any kind of thing that involved a camera, but he did like photography, so I'll give him that. Thanks for the longevity, Dad. Writing tracker. I tried a new one this week, and it is working. This is a list of all current projects. The blue tape is for something I'm not talking about yet. Everything has a color code, and then we have the months mapped out with a grid. I don't know how much you can see here. And then if I wrote on something that day, I color in its square with a grid. And the tape is just to be pretty because I have a lot of tape. And the title of the tracker is called Did You Write? And I always hear it in H's voice because she is excellent at keeping me on top of self-care. And I will frequently hear from her, "Did you sleep? Did you eat?" So when I want to become a writing tracker, Did You Write came as the most obvious thing. To keep on with the reading, I already have my reading tracker, which, as you can see, all these squares, is coming along really well. Started a new thing. I don't remember where I got the idea, but what we have here is penciled outlines of books. This is my to-be-read shelf. Right now it's got North of Beautiful by Justina Chen and Deceived by Patrice Small, which I have already read a long time ago. My copy got lost in the move, so we're asking for it from the library. And this is her one standalone Georgian novel, which I think I've only read once, maybe twice. And since Georgian historical romance is my big thing, and I also want to go for a more epic feel, we're going for that. These will be filled in later. But I like to keep a good balance of historical romance, YA, and other things. Historical romance being my focus, of course. And tonight you get my giant face, yay. This notebook I got in a Barnes & Noble ages and ages ago. And I tried a few different things, all related to romance reading or writing, hence the clipped together pages. Until I figured out, well, one of the things I'm trying to study is what kind of linked books will work well for me to write. So what I did was I started a list of, all I have on this page is the title, Historical Romance Series, and have the right kind of feel. Broken down by author. The first one here is Kimberly Cates. I didn't know she had this many books. And I know I've read some of them and I have some in storage. So we're going to go over that. Culloden's Fire series, Celtic Rogues, Raiders, Marcia Cannon, oh my gosh, one of the greats. Susan Bowden, talked about her last week. Christina Sky, Anita Mills, love Anita Mills, Tracy McNish, who I really wish was writing again. Tracy, if you're watching this, please come back. I'll write for me. I'll write for you. Oh, she can break my heart like nobody else. And so I'm just writing these down. will color in the circles as soon as I've read them, and then we'll see what I glean from that. What I gleaned from this is already babbled at you for 5 minutes, so I will let you all get back to your Fridays. I got a lot on my plate today, as the writing tracker showed, and time to get to that so I can get books to you as soon as possible. And I'm going to do this in one take, so bye.